Tonight on NewsWatch 12 at 6, winter is coming, and NewsWatch 12's Samantha Gadara has everything you need to know about driving safe this winter. And in our Crime Watch tonight, 2 people facing charges after abandoning 36 cats outside an animal shelter. NewsWatch 12 has the details on these 2 suspects coming up. And a car was destroyed this morning after a space heater prompted a vehicle fire. What police want you to know so you don't end up in this situation. Those stories and much more news coming up next on NewsWatch 12 at 6.
Watching out for you. This is NewsWatch 12 at 6.
We begin tonight with a look out at Medford and the Compass Hotel. Part of our NewsWatch 12 weather cam network. You can see the wet camera here. The streets soaked and rain is pouring down from another round of showers. It's been a damp and chilly Thursday across the region. Now we're looking at pictures of Crater Lake National Park, the Mount Shasta Resort, and Mount Ashland from earlier today. Snow has been piling up in our higher elevations, making for some beautiful wintry views. Thank you for joining us tonight for NewsWatch 12 at 6. I'm Haley Gravitt. We saw some tough conditions for drivers these last few days. NewsWatch 12's Samantha Gadara was on Mount Ashland monitoring the driving conditions. Let's take a look.
Yesterday we were out watching the road conditions, and now we're up here at Mount Ashland watching the road conditions as we're in the snow. And let me tell you guys, we've been out here for just 5 minutes and I'm covered in snow. But we've got good news for you. As I almost fall, we've got good news for you. The roads have been plowed, and a snow plow just passed about 5 minutes ago, and you can see the snow's coming down, but the roads are clear. This car is driving by, no problem here. And so I did talk to ODOT earlier today, and these are the things to look out for as a driver driving in these conditions. Now take a look.
So yesterday took a lot of people by surprise. We had a lot of wet, slick snow that came down really quickly. So around 2 p.m. we had a semi-truck crash on its side on I-5 northbound at milepost 4 near the Siskiyou Summit. And then we saw several trucks jackknife in both directions.
Yesterday's rain and snow in the Rogue Valley caught many by surprise, with the significant snowfall by Mount Ashland causing several accidents and road closures.
Yesterday was a great reminder that this is the start of winter, and this is going to be happening.
In our region, we see significant rain, and ODOT recommends several key tips to take while driving. They say to turn on your windshield wipers, turn on your headlights, turn off cruise control, slow down, increase your stopping distance, and steer clear of standing water. ODOT reminds everyone to carry chains, check road conditions on Trip Check, and keep an emergency kit in your vehicle.
In case you do get stuck in the snow, you're going to want to have, flashlight, phone charger, warm clothes, some food and some water in case you're stuck for a couple of hours. But really just watch out for each other, be careful, prepare ahead of time, slow down, just be respectful of the people around you and make sure that everyone gets where they need to go safely.
Now, the most important thing when you're taking on these road conditions is to be prepared for the unpredictable. Yes, those chains can work, but make sure you've got some food, some water for anything like that. But for now, reporting in Mount Ashland, Samantha Gadara, NewsWatch 12.
Now let's head over to Stormwatch 12. Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman tracking those storms for us. Let's see what the road conditions will be like for us tonight, Matt.
Well, there will still be some problem areas. We're still having some lingering rain and snow showers impacting the region. You can see the rain coming down in Medford. It's a cold rain, though, down to 42 degrees right now. Some breaks in the clouds around Mount Shasta. Pretty view of the mountain. 37 degrees in town. Temperatures in the 30s also in Klamath Falls and Wairika. Taking a look at the radar imagery, you can see that band of showers and rain rolling through the Rogue Valley. Some of the rain coming down at a moderate clip, and then starting to see some steadier snow pushing up into Mount Ashland. As this spreads into the Cascades, expect roads to turn a bit slick and slippery tonight. Also tracking some snow into Lake County. We are concerned there as well. For you folks about road conditions tonight, around basically Warner Mountain Summit. We're seeing some steady snow right now. We also have some slippery conditions for Quartz Mountain Summit along 140. Lakeview's been seeing some snow as well. So there will be some definitely slippery conditions tonight. Snow will soon be picking up in the Cascades as you head up towards Diamond Lake and Lake of the Woods. We'll be watching that closely. Tonight, cold temperatures, lingering rain and snow showers. Snow levels get down to about 3,000 feet. And then tomorrow, not as rainy and snowy for the region, but temperatures will stay awfully chilly. We'll take a closer look at your Friday forecast. We'll also talk about another storm we're watching for the weekend coming up in just a bit. Haley.
Matt, thank you. And to stay in the know ahead of high winds, snow, and other weather conditions, download our StormWatch 12 app. There you can find radar, daily and hourly forecasts, severe weather alerts, and more. Looking to the Crime Watch this evening, 2 people face criminal animal abandonment and neglect charges today in Josephine County. Let's take a look at this video of the 2 suspects leaving a box of cats outside of the Rogue Valley Humane Society back in August. 36 cats were abandoned in that box without adequate shelter, food, or water. The 2 were located and interviewed today who confessed to leaving the cats. The Humane Society did take in these cats, 29 of which were kittens, and provided medical care and shelter. Also on the Crime Watch, CAL FIRE has arrested 133 arsonists so far this year. That's the state's 3rd most arson arrests in a year, with about 2 months left. It says the work to protect lives, property, and natural resources needs your help. If you see suspicious activity or someone starting a fire, report it right away. In a developing story, the Talon Police Department says there has been a bear sighting near Talon Middle School and Wagner Creek Road. Police say the bear has not shown to be aggressive, and they are urging residents to leave the bear alone and not approach it. And looking to the fire watch tonight, a car in Merlin has been completely destroyed after a fire caused by a space heater. The burning Jeep was next to the Ottner's house, but it's eventually rolled down the driveway and off of the road. Luckily, there were no injuries, but to avoid incidents like this, firefighters want to tell you how you can stay safe around space heaters. Medford's deputy fire marshal says to keep 3 feet of space around any space heater. If you're using a space heater, don't leave it unattended. This means turning it off before you go to sleep each night, even if that means wearing some extra clothes to bed.
Think about your pet if you're going to be using the heater and you have pets in the space. And again, don't leave them unattended with that heater.
Dogs and cats can knock over or damage space heaters, so make sure your space heater is certified to be safe. Only plug heaters directly into the wall, not into power strips or extension cords. And you may see snow in the Coleman Creek Road area today. This is due to pile burning, which will happen today and possibly tomorrow in the West Bear Project area. The area is about 70 acres, which means crews might continue work tomorrow if necessary. And there is also pile burning happening in the Rogue River Siskiyou National Forest. This picture is from the 157 acres they did in the Briggs Valley area earlier this week. Crews are now burning piles near Fish Lake and South Fork Campground, plus several places in the Gold Beach Ranger District. The forest is urging residents to watch for crews and drive carefully in the area, since the smoke can make it harder to see. And if you're looking for an air filter, you're in luck. Ashland Fire and Rescue hosting a do-it-yourself air filter class this Monday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Supplies are free. Residents will also learn more about how to keep the air clean inside of your home. You can register for the class by calling the number seen here on your screen. And also in Ashland, you only have 1 day left to take the city's wildfire survey. The city is rewriting its community wildfire protection plan, which details how the city handles wildfires. They want your thoughts on it, so take the survey by the end of the day tomorrow, and you could win a free air purifier. For the link to the survey, head to the City of Ashland's Facebook page. In Jackson County, Medford City Council is taking up an issue tonight that is cycling through downtown. The City Council has a study session to review Medford's Main Street project. Last year, it reconfigured streets for bike lanes as part of that project. Tonight, it reviews the bike lanes a year after implementation with a review of traffic flow downtown. Its goal is to slow traffic. The study session started at the top of the hour at the Medford Police Station Prescott Room. And in Jackson County, city officials are hosting a meeting next week to talk about the rent burden in Medford. The meeting will be on November 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. in the Prescott Room or through Zoom. Officials will talk about what is being done to address the rent burden, answer questions, and use community feedback to advance the city's housing initiatives. And on a money alert, Josephine and Klamath counties are getting grants from the state to help with homelessness. Oregon Housing and Community Services is investing $5 million to 5 counties. OCHS says they looked at data to determine which communities had the most homeless youth. You can see where exactly the money is going on your screen. And onto a school watch, Oakdale Middle School has unveiled its Veterans Memorial Display. The memorial is filled with heartfelt tributes to the school's alumni that have served the country. The district saying in a Facebook post today, quote, "Their shared memorabilia and stories bring history to life," end quote. And the Crater Comets are celebrating their triumphs at the 2024 district's DECA competition. The team brought home over 20 awards during the competition and are headed to state. DECA, the Distributive Education Clubs of America, prepares students for careers in marketing, finance, and management. The Oregon State DECA competition will take place in Portland during the last weekend of February. And a junior at Logos Chapter School has been accepted into the All Northwest Orchestra. Samuel Severson is the first student from Logos to enter and be accepted into the orchestra. You're looking at footage of him finding out the exciting news. The orchestra happens every other year and features top musicians from 6 different states. Samuel is the principal cellist for the Youth Ceremony of Southern Oregon. He also plays with the Siskiyou Violins. Congratulations to him. And some students at North Middle School in Grants Pass are taking Hungry Hippos to the next level. Take a look at this robotics class. Students got to program Lego EV3 robots to pull in as much candy as they can. Definitely a sweet way to learn about coding. And Bob the I-5 llama has developed a loyal local following, but that following has started to grow. NewsWatch 12's Luke Doughton shows us the llama has reached influencer status, bringing in fans from places you'd never expect.
Zane, Dylan, Dean. They've been helping us come check on Bob, so.
Bob the I-5 llama is popular with Angela and Russell Granger's son Ryan and his friends, but his popularity has gone far beyond the pasture where he lives in between Gold Hill and Central Point. Despite never leaving the grassy field for the past 20 years, Bob has made his way across the Atlantic Ocean. This fan says she stumbled across his page one day, and now she wants to travel from Wales to see him in person.
We also have a lot of people that come in for the stickers. They like to share their stories. We have some people that have been watching him since the day he came out here.
Today, Bob has his own merch. The Grangers sell Bob the I-5 llama stickers at the Laurel Hills Golf Club Pro Shop. Angela says that she's starting to get sticker orders from around the country and is sending one to Mississippi soon. Despite his newfound popularity across the country and the entire world, the fame hasn't changed Bob, and his fans next door haven't gone anywhere.
I've lived here for over 12 years now, and it's been kind of funny that he's always been there. And even when we had our kids and grandkids, we'd drive to town and it was, "Where's Waldo? Where's Bob?"
In Central Point, Luke Doughton, NewsWatch 12.
What an icon. And today, the Oregon Caves National Monument is now Oregon's second dark sky park. This certification was years in the making. The monument had to track the night sky over the course of 3 years in an effort to reduce light pollution. The International Dark Sky Places program helps conserve starry sky parks, communities, and other places around the world. The first dark sky sanctuary in Oregon is 2.5 million acres in Lake County, which was certified earlier this year. And NewsWatch 12 is inviting you to join our Stuff the Truck campaign with Ray's Food Place. We're working to stuff an entire semi-truck full of donations. Our goal is 5,500 bags of groceries. We need your help, though. You can donate $25 at any Ray's Food Place for a full bag of groceries. We'll take care of the rest for you. You can also make donations online on our website, kdrv.com, through December 24th.